Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. We've made it till the end of the week. Oh, phew, everything is going on out there and then some. Hope you're keeping your energies positive and beautiful. And we got a winner for the first 2-week drawing. Has been pulled the number today, or the name. We have Tanya 3, March 9th of 1993. So Tanya, reach out to me, get a hold of me. You won the free reading. I'll put it in the show more section. I'll also put it in the comments, and I'll keep repeating it the first time in all the shows that I do for right now. So we got that out of the way. Congratulations. And today is 5/17 of 2024, which is a 21, which is a 3. And that is a divine number. We all know that. This means that's a divine message. Remember when we got the tower moment the other day? Yeah, my father's in the hospital. So I knew there was going to be something for everyone, and it was either a good beginning or not a good beginning, and he's got a blood clot in his back. And so I got that news today, and yesterday ended up in the hospital. So yeah, that was my tower moment. So I'm keeping it up there, but I said to my husband, I'm going to go do a reading. I got to get my mind off this. Laid in the sun today, did a little meditation. And yeah, so keep track of your tower moments. We're going to have some. That was a collective. So, okay, now we got a number 3. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love them and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. The number teaches you to look at everything and to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creative energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. Yes, it's all that in a nutshell. I mean, we all have to connect with everything about us. We've all been connecting with people in the 3D world. Well, we do have to connect with people, but for one thing, we have to connect with our energy first, and then we know what we're doing, and then we connect with people that we want to be around. Because when we started connecting with people when we weren't ready, got a lot of baddies and goodies, but a lot of baddies. Now, on the Soul Helper Oracle, we get a number 22, which is a master number. The time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. What do you see when you look at this card? Do you see purity and innocence? Do you hear the soft, almost imperceptible whisper of the wind, or the gentle rustle of a dress as its hem glides over the ground? Can you smell the scent of the lush rose blossom? Do you hear the sweet bird song and see the golden light of the sun as it descends in the sky at once, saluting the day and bidding farewell to daylight? It has been far too long since you gave yourself to the romance of life. Your mind, your sensible side, is always fighting against it. Listen to your soul, which is letting you know that it is time to surrender. Become the queen of the roses, the king of the ivy, the colors of the rainbow. Clothe yourself in the light of the stars to keep following the path of your soul. You must allow romance a firm place in your life. It will make you pause for a moment and show you the world through the eyes of a lover. Only then will you recognize its true colors and radiance. Only then will you be attracted to all that you want to attract. Then your innermost magic will unfold silently. Like the scent of a rose that is both entrancing and healing, make a conscious decision and act upon it. Day by day, you will see how your life becomes richer, more radiant, and easier. Your power animal for the next 21 days is the hummingbird. The herbal essence is immortelle. The healing crystal is the rose quartz, and the master number is 22. I've already seen a hummingbird today. So that was a good sign. Okay, we already know that master numbers double in their power. So I'm going to read the 22. Okay. The digits of a double number or master number, 11, 22, 33, etc., are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of the particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its positions may bring important information. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, she's covering her heart with her hands, like she's, love. She's feeling the butterflies. Okay, let's see. Now we got the angels and oracles. They want to talk. We got the trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Make connections and exchange information, talents, and support. Inspired by the traders of Morocco, this card brings the lessons and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchange, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effects and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you are lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you're being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting the order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. Yeah, I always say that when you give, you usually get back. And we got a couple interesting cards here. We got the medicine guardian. We had him the other day, and I said I think we had only had him like one time when I got this deck. But be open to healing information. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationship, or even career. So be alert for this. The medicine guardian has a healing wand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is not merely full, but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. You are being exposed to the information and insight that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally and emotional, now that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. That's a really good, we really, I've been sitting here all day talking to anybody that can hear me and heal my father. And, we've got to try to do that, even if I try to manifest it. I'm trying to get them to hang on till we get all the healing technologies. I know people don't die, they're in other dimensions, but I kind of want them in my dimension. I mean, I know that's greedy, but I think everybody wants their family to stay in their dimension. And my father's 90, so we'll see. I'm going to stay positive. Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. And this is a beautiful card. He's got the white angel wings, which Angel Raphael, all of our angels are around us. He's beautiful. He's got a portal in his forehead that is green and just as green as my mood ring, which was pink when I got on here. And we got a surprise today. We got a visitor. Take time to connect deeply with the energies of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with a dream catcher, shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams into reality. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful response, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with later. Yeah, we have to stay grounded. We have to try to stay positive, even though we are having situations go on in our life. We have to stay positive. That's why I got on here. I didn't want to talk about it. I went out and meditated in the sun, and it is going to be what it is. But, you know, nobody's ready for things. And I know my father is a very, very strong man. He was like Popeye. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be positive. Be honest. That's what we got. Be honest. And that's the first, that's the cover of the Messenger Oracle. And yeah, this is a beautiful, I mean, glowing lotus flower right at the third eye, and the crown with all the energy, and it looks like blue sky or water waves. And there's purple amethyst jewels all over the bottom. It's just a beautiful card. Sometimes being honest can be difficult. However, truthfulness can bring clarity and increase understanding. Be honest to yourself. Do not let do not lessen your personal power by accepting an easy or kind lie over a harder or harsher truth. Expect and demand honesty from yourself and those who share your life, and you will not only walk in the light, you will be the light. Honesty is very important in this world right now because we've been lied to for so long that sometimes we just don't believe. It's like the kid that cried wolf all the time. Um, this world is completely out of control right now, and we're in it. And we're trying to ground and bring it back, and we're having our own issues. So we're like the Star Wars, you know, we're like I don't know. I'm just ready to say, beam me up, Scotty. You know, I'd rather be in, instead of Star Wars, I'd rather be in Star Trek and be, I don't know, laying in the med bed or something. We can dream. And we got share your thoughts. Look at the green and the gold. This is beautiful. It's like a chameleon dragon. It's changing colors. You have hopes, dreams, goals, and ideas. Do not guard your ideas jealousy, nor keep them locked within for fear that another may steal them or offer ridicule instead of support. It is time to share your vision, tell Great Spirit and Gaia of your dreams and hopes so they may send you what you need. Speak of your dreams to others. Connect with those who share your dreams and hopes, for they may be able to help you realize your dreams sooner. Yeah, dreams are, we are everything about our dreams. We should listen to them. Embrace spirit. And this is a beautiful card. This is the eagle with the purple, with its intuition and royalty and the golden head. You're a spiritual being living a physical life. Embrace spirit in your journey and reaffirm your connection with the divine. Fly to the heavens, but remember to look down and see that the divine exists in the magical, natural world beneath you. Spirit dwells within all, in everything you see and know, and everything that you do not see, and which is unknown. Both the creative and the destructive, the beautiful and the ugly, are born of the divine. I love that card. When that card comes out, it makes you think about things, you know. I'm going to save those for last. I'm going to do the practical magic. And ooh, I've been getting like these really, when I tuned into my father, I started having pains in my arm and dizziness. And I shouldn't have did that because I pick up energy. So I shouldn't have did that because now I'm still kind of funky, kind of getting head rushes and stuff. So bear with me. Don't tune into people when they're in the hospital. No, it wasn't a good idea. We've got a number 15, which is a 6, and it's Rest and Restore Rockabye. She's beautiful. She's got her fairy wings and her long blonde hair and little, looks like little bubbles all around her, and she's just resting on the earth. Take time out to nurture yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Replenish your energy and enthusiasm so you can return rested, recharge, and re-inspired. Rest, it's such a loaded and fraught concept in these times of chaos and constant busyness. Even the suggestion of taking a break can produce guilt, panic, and self-directed criticism around laziness and avoidance. But it's not laziness to stop to recharge when you need to. And it's not slacking off to set boundaries around the time you can commit to work. It's a necessity. Refusing to rest when you need to can be a result of the conviction that you constantly have to produce in order to prove your worth, that you won't be appreciated or liked if you're not working yourself into the ground. Ironically, thought people will have more respect for you if you're able to balance your life. If you work hard, but take time out to refill your creative well, and you'll be more effective and productive too. Because being constantly drained physically and emotionally is not conducive to being at your best. The effects of exhaustion, lethargy, brain fog, mood swings, slow reaction, time, trouble remembering things, all impact you on you and those around you. Resting physically and emotionally is essential for you to be all that you want to be and achieve all that you hope for. When this card appears, it's a reminder that you need to take a break and practice a little self-care, to let go of your rigid schedule and relentless self-imposed pressure and let yourself breathe. There are times of action and times of retreat and restoration, and now is the latter. Step back for a moment to pause, rest, and reflect. Conserve your energy so you don't burn out. It isn't selfish to prioritize and honor your needs. It can be selfish not to. You can't create focus well or support and enjoy the people in your life if you're an exhausted, stressed out mess. You'll bring more to your loved ones, yourself, and the world when you're physically well and emotionally balanced and spiritually refreshed. The pressure of a deadline can fire up the left brain to work logically and help get things done in the short term, but no one can survive in a constant state of adrenaline. Stepping away from the 24/7 work expectations every now and then will allow your right brain to take over and find your creative solution, access ideas you hadn't previously considered, and make you more effective, efficient, and inspired. This card is a message that you need to rest, recharge your energy, and restore your enthusiasm. It's time to go within, to withdraw from the world and from people for a moment and get back in touch with yourself. Replenish your spirit with things that bring you joy, nourish your heart and mind so you can continue fighting for what is important to you. Resting is more than just a physical escape. It's a state of mind, an acknowledgement of the importance of nurturing yourself, body, and soul, of balancing your time between work, rest, and play. Without it, you won't be able to renew your energy, dedicate yourself to living your best life, or have the creative insight that will light you up and push you to achieve your dreams. That is a really good one because, yeah, we do have to push ourselves for our dreams, but we don't want to push ourselves too far because that will burn you out. Goodness, I laid in the sun. Now I'm craving water all day. Okay, so let's see where we want to go. We've got a lot to cover right now. That was just like a teaser. Cards, for some unknown reason, cards just kept lying out today. So let's get started. Now, the first one we got was the Queen of Water. And this is a beautiful card. She is a number 13, which is a 4. Trust in your feelings and senses. Look beyond the surface. A bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability is to show strength. Are you overextended emotionally? Be the embodiment of love. Withdraw love as punishment. Use your common sense. This is loving, compassionate, oh, God. Yeah, that's me. Sensitive, vulnerable, romantic, intuitive, emotional nuance. Okay, the Queen of Water symbolizes a gentle, empathetic soul who possesses a keen sense of intuition. She is loving, compassionate, and always kind. She knows when something is wrong, when a friend is hurting and in need of comfort or counsel. She is naturally in tune with her emotions and the emotions of those around her. It is this natural connection and gentleness that draws people to her. She is empathetic and would never consider being deliberately cruel or unkind. She is generous and giving of herself to a fault. Only by having and maintaining healthy boundaries does this watery queen protect herself from becoming drained. Her ability to intuitively see and know is her greatest strength. She looks beyond the surface to what lies within the subconscious, seeing the emotions of old that influence the present. She can sense the mood of a moment of the undercurrents that flow through a room full of people. And because she can read others' emotions with ease, she can often distinguish trust from falsehood. This knowledge empowers. With it, the ever romantic Queen of Water can often offer the perfect solution, particularly in matters of the heart. She believes in the power of love, but is also wise and knows the relationship need to be nurtured and maintained. That emotional honesty is key, as is a willingness to share our feelings. When we share our true feelings, we make ourselves vulnerable, but to be willing to do so shows both courage and strength. Is this queen a part of your nature? Is there someone in your life who needs or would benefit from your help and loving support? Or is it you who needs to seek out a like energy in your life for healing and guidance? When the Queen of Water appears in your card, she signifies a very affirming and positive energy, for she is the epitome of love in all its form. Take heart and know that bright days are ahead. That's a great card to get. I like that. Okay, now, oh my goodness, we got the 9 of Swords with that. Anxiety. What ties you in knots at 3 a.m. looks small in the light of day. Try to keep perspective when negative thoughts get in the way. This is panic attack, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmare, stress, mental overload. The 9 of Swords is the anxiety card of the tarot. It reveals trouble beneath the surface that is often expressed through dreams and nightmares. What's eating you up? You may be anxious due to pressure over work, relationship, or family issues, or anxiety may be a pattern for you as a worrier. On a physical level, it can show someone not sleeping well due to stress or overthinking. Yeah, I think all of us are pretty guilty about the overthinking sometimes. I don't know though. I don't think men overthink as much as women. My husband is kind of like a blank slate sometimes, and my mind's just going a million miles an hour. So I don't know. Some of them might, some of them not. I don't know because they got the masculine and the feminine. So I just can't see it in my husband. Okay, let's see. We got choice. 0, the choice. Choice creates reality. Belief is a choice. Inaction is a choice. The choice is yours. Determine your direction. The past has influence. Choice offers rewards or consequences. Weigh your options. Choose wisely. Stop procrastinating. Be responsible for your choices, and awareness empowers. Now, this is basically in a past. So we are going to kind of use the past. And it wasn't reversed, so there is no blockage. When you were a child, dependent upon your parents and family for food, shelter, love, and protection, your choices were limited and often made on your behalf. As you grew older, your power to choose and play an active role in the experience increases. Those choices made for you and by you helped shape you and played a foundational role in creating the person you are in the present. All that you have experienced because of those choices has shaped your beliefs, how your perspective, the world around you, and how you experience it. We cannot unmake our choices. We cannot reverse time and relive the same moment over again. It is the past, and the past cannot be changed. We can, however, choose to make different choices in the present because we have chosen to learn from our past choices and the consequences born of those choices. Be mindful of your past, how you were raised, and the environment that you were born into, as it will play a foundational role in influencing your ability to see and make new choices. Ask yourself, am I a slave to my upbringing? Have I been conditioned to believe and behave in a particular manner? Does this conditioning enable and empower or limit and restrict? Are you holding on tight to hurts and bad memories that bind you to a past moment? Is this preventing you from moving forward and making choices that will result in more positive and affirming experiences? When the choice card appears in a past position, you are being asked to question how your past may be influencing your ability to choose in an empowered manner in the present. Yeah, we all have to make these choices, and I've seen people try to blame other people for their choices. Are you kidding me? You have the free will to do anything. If somebody talks you into something and you go with it, that's your fault. You made the choice to listen to them. I mean, you made the choice to follow them. You don't know out of those 3 doors where you're walking into. I mean, you can look at this card. You've got the light and the dark, but you got 3 choices. Is this the light, the dark, and the maybe, could be, would be, should be? Because it's still your choice. So you can't go out blaming anybody else for your choices if you listen to them and you went on it. It's still your choice. I see people saying, well, yeah, but you made me do it and you talked me into it. Well, no, it was still your choice. So yeah. Okay. And now when we got the Hermit, we got the 9, and that's contemplation. I think that's somebody thinking of their choice. It's like, okay, I'm going to sit in hermit mode for a while and I'm going to contemplate which way I'm going to go, because this is your journey. This is your path, whichever choice you take. Reflection and quiet time are important now. You may need to study, contemplate, or simply spend time alone to process all that has happened recently. This may be a welcome retreat, or you may feel lonely depending on your circumstances. However, you experience the hermit's solitary influence, know that you are guided by your inner light. You won't get lost in your thoughts or be alone forever. An additional meaning of this card is distancing yourself from certain relationships that may be overwhelming to you. Try not to resist aloneness. It gives you time for contemplation and healing to find the answers you need and know yourself more deeply. Yeah, I think that is a really good card because we do really have to contemplate our choices before we make them. People usually make this rash choice and then A little while later down the line, they're like, oh my God, I made the wrong choice. So instead of jumping into something, step back and really look at it a lot before you jump into it. Now, the next one we got was the Seven of Air, and he looks so much like a shaman. Spiritual, religion, politics, personal dogma, fundamentalist, indoctrination, and kindness. It's not what we believe, but how we believe. Lift others up. Does what you believe make you kinder? Are you willing to lose another for your beliefs? There are many ways, not just your way. Educate, don't indoctrinate. Seek a kind approach and moderate fundamentalist beliefs. The Seven of Air symbolizes the realms of spiritual belief, religious practice, and personal dogma, and the influence they have upon how we perceive the world around us. Spiritual belief can make our lives feel complete, make us healthy, happier, kinder, and more compassionate people. And yet it can also be a places at odds with others and start wars, both global and personal. It can bring peace and a healthy sense of well-being, or it can literally place you in harm's way and tear your world and life to pieces. Spiritual belief in the form of religion has throughout the centuries been one of the root causes of almost all human conflicts, and it is still one of the leading causes of bloodshed in our modern world. There are many who subscribe to the belief that embracing a spiritual path is different to following one of many organized religions. But consider this: whether you subscribe to a religion or have a more organic spiritual ideology, or even subscribe to atheism, all involve following personal dogma that can be orthodox and rigid, or expansive and accepting. To believe in a religion, to embrace a spiritual path, or none at all, is no different energetically than believing that one political party is better than another, or that a vegan diet is better than one that includes meat and animal products, or that your favorite sports team is the best sports team. All forms of belief can lead to peace and healthy sense of well-being, or to an extreme fundamentalist behavior. All paths can be born of independent knowledge and understanding, indoctrination, or a mix of both. Each choice, even the choice not to believe in the divine, requires that you believe in something, even if that something is that a belief in anything other than our physical reality is a symptom of a deranged mind. The Seven of Air reminds us that all personal dogma and spiritual dogma can give rise to an open mind or a closed one to varying degrees. Each path contains core beliefs that won't be changed or cannot be changed, because to do so would make them something other than the belief that are meant to be subscribed to. Therefore, it matters not what you believe in, but how you choose to live and express that belief. How does how does what you believe in a spiritual level influence your thoughts, feelings, and actions? Does it make you kinder and more understanding of those who are different, or does it inspire a feeling of superiority, that you are right and that your way is the only way? Does your spiritual path inspire you to lift people up and brighten their day? Or does it inspire you to think less of others and pity them because their ignorance damns them to some imagined hell or purgatory? What are you willing to give up, to lose because of how and what you believe in? What does your spiritual path or personal dogma bring into your life? The Seven of Air symbolizes an opportunity to look closely at how your personal spiritual belief and personal dogma influences your thoughts and behavior, and to contemplate whether you serve to make you a better person or serve to make you a more critical, rigid person. I completely agree. It is how you act. It's all about how you act. I've seen religious people and they're snarky. And I've also seen the other people, they're snarky too. So, but I've seen them good too. It all depends. But now they're really indoctrinated in that religion. And if it's all good, then that's good. But a lot of them practice the Old Testament, and that was rituals and abuse. And I'm not really into that. Now we got the Nine of Pentacles in that one. Okay, baby. Come on. There you are. Okay. And that's gratitude. I like gratitude. Gratitude is very beautiful. It's something we should do every day, every day. Now is the time to treat yourself to some leisure and luxury. Furnishing your home, tending your garden, indulging in your favorite pursuit, or otherwise spending on yourself. As you'll be feeling rich in both time and money, you love your home, so you may redecorate, rearrange, bake, and invite others to share your relaxed comfort space. Devote time and money to your interest in your home. You can be the center of your world and appreciate all the good things in life just now. Yeah. We should be the center of our world, and we should be grateful even for the little things in life. Uh, I could be ungrateful for a lot of things. I think a lot of us could. If we could sit down and make a list, I'm sure there's all kinds of things. But I look at them as learning experiences, and I'm not, that's all I'm going to say about them. I mean, I'm not going to live there anymore. I just don't want to. And we got the crone, and the crone was reversed. And that's a number 6. That's how she came in. And the crone is a woman who understands her true nature. Be aware of your choices. We just got the choice card. Be unafraid to walk your path alone, a life of your own design. Untapped power and potential, a fertile and productive future, a childless state. Be unbound and unapologetic. Respect and cherish your elders. A direct and forthright approach is needed. Do what's necessary, not what's expected. It is time to be fierce and fight back. Now, when the crone appears in the reverse position, she symbolizes the need to get in touch with your shadow self. It is time to draw on the strengths of your shadow and get angry. Not a rash and reactive anger, but a cold, defiant, and determined anger. Someone may need to be told to take a long walk off a short pier, because if you do not tell them, they are going to continue to expect you to be meek and compliant. They may want you to feel unimportant. They may want you to believe you have no purpose. They may want you to question and doubt yourself. They may want you to do as you are told. They may want you to stay in the nice, brown, boring box they believe to be your perfect fit. Regardless of their reasons, they want you to remain in a doubtful and uncertain state of mind because it gives them more power to control you and disempower you. So it is now time for you to say no. It is time for you to prove them wrong by doing everything they tell you not, that you cannot or should not or are unable to do. It is time to be fierce. It is time to fight back. Do not be afraid. Do not give up. The crone reverse symbolizes a need to go to war if necessary to prove your worth, not to them, but to yourself. Exactly. If someone is bringing you down, then they need to work on themselves. They don't love themselves enough if they're bringing somebody else down, because that's their ego taking an ego trip on somebody else, because they don't feel good about themselves. So they don't want you to feel good about. Why should you feel good about yourself if I don't feel good about myself? That's ignorance. That's the kind of ignorance we have in this world, but we do have that. And it's a shame that people are that ignorant. But in my opinion, and it's putting it bluntly, it's ignorant. There's no other way to say it. And we got the 5 of Swords with the crone, and that's conflict. So something's going on. An argument or other conflicts leave you battle worn and feeling small. This may be because someone you trusted has been cruel, unkind, or even devious, wounding your friendship, business, relationship, or romance out of jealousy or a need for power. This card can also reveal communication problems in families, hurtful oppositions, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, the situation is now out in the open. Stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but do be assertive rather than retreat. Yeah, I have this feeling that a lot of us are going to go through some conflicting. We've had the tower moment now. So this world right now is kind of out of control, and we're in the middle of it. So we are going to have some conflict and we are going to have those days. You know, Mama said there'd be days like this. Okay. We got the, okay, not him. Yep. We got the 11, the masculine and feminine, 11 of fire. And we have been getting this a lot. And something is telling me you have to practice what you need to use when you're in what situation you're in. Do you use the masculine or do you use the feminine? Put aside gender stereotypes. We are both masculine and feminine. Masculine energy serve to protect, feminine energy serve to nurture. Too much of one, not enough of the other. Time to evaluate and realign. Allow the energy to increase and ebb. Embrace the energy that best suits you. This is a balancing and realigning card. It symbolizes the importance of balancing our masculine and feminine energies and to remind us we are and always will be a mix of both. Our physical gender is irrelevant. The 11 of fire asks that we look beyond gender stereotypes to how we respond and react day-to-day experiences. On an energetic level, our masculine aspect serves to protect self, others, while our feminine aspect serves to nurture self and others. We have to really learn how to balance those. I mean, I am at the point where I'm pretty good at it now. When somebody starts something with me, I pull the masculine out. When somebody's crying and needs me, I pull the nurturing out. So yeah, it's really easy actually, if you pay attention to it and just don't react. The next one we got was the 6, and it was the mother. And this is a beautiful card. This is love without condition. Encourage gifts and talents, emotional intimacy and affection. Be supportive, embrace abundance, let go of expectations. We are all different, nurturing ideas and goals, voice thoughts and feelings, forgive past failures, release control of others, and emotional manipulation. The mother, her womb is the void in which new life forms, safe, nurturing, and protective by her body. She is the earthly universe in which a cosmic soul takes a physical form. There is no more sacred or intimate bond than that of a mother and a child. She is the mother, nurturer, protector, and creator. She is the very essence of a non-sexual intimacy, patient, compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness, willing to place the needs of her child before her own. Nor is that love reserved only for a child born of her womb. For the highest idea of a mother is a woman who extends her unconditional love to all who dwell in the world around her, without question of whether or not that love is deserved. The mother gives without hesitation or reservation. She is both teacher and guide, encouraging her children to reveal and nurture their talents. In this way, she gifts them with healthy level of self-esteem, self-belief, and confidence. The mother is also symbolic of fertile and abundant mind, a mind where ideas take root. The mother is willing to nurture those ideas and provide what is necessary in order for them to grow and blossom. That was a good card. And the mother, yes. So we all have that bond with the mother. We also got the 6 of Swords with that one as a clarifier, and that's calm. Yeah, the mother would make you feel calm. It is time to guide into more peaceful, calmer waters. So this is a reassuring card. If you have suffered upheaval, conflict, and uncertainty recently, the 6 also predicts physical journeys over water and in general sees you moving on a positive way. New work may also be on the horizon. An additional meaning is protection in that you prioritize what's important to you and leave behind the people or situations that no longer serve you. Go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. Yeah, change is inevitable. We're all going to go through it. Now, we did get the number 15, abundance, but abundance came in reversed. Abundance is a state of plenty, is a feeling, abundance surrounds you, have faith and conviction. People trust is required. Your rainy day is today. Determine your goals and reasons and set intentions. Now, the abundance, going to read the blockage. When the abundance card appears reversed, it signifies a lack of gratitude and appreciation for what you already have in your life or for what others do for you. To turn this around, practice being grateful. Gratitude is one of the keystones of abundance. So look around at your life and see and appreciate what you already have and be grateful for it. If you are unable to do this, then how will having more make a difference in your life? If you can only see what you do not have now, this same lack and emptiness that nothing fulfills will only manifest again in the future. Keep in mind that you cannot change a lack mindset by buying more possessions. Material possessions will not give you the lasting happiness that comes from within. The happiness you feel will be impairment. It will fade. If someone offers you a gift, do not measure their care for you by the money spent on the gift. Be grateful if someone buys from your business. Do not complain when they spend only a little. After you have given them a great deal of your time, be grateful perhaps that what they spent when was all that they had, and therefore a very generous act. If you have food, clothes, and a roof over your head and money to pay your bills, then you are rich beyond the wildest dreams and hopes of many. In fact, you already have more than literally billions of others. It is time to appreciate all that comes to you, even if it's not as much as you hoped for or needed. It is a beginning, a good start. Appreciate and be grateful. Even a little something extra is more than you had, and so much more than many others have. Give thanks for the bounty in your life every day. Yeah, we did get the gratitude card, so we really do need to be grateful for everything we get in life. Okay, with the abundance card, the clarifier was the Nine of Cups. A wish. You can feel blessed for the life you have. It's time to celebrate. You're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of. So make your wish. Yeah, manifest. Two things I say: meditate, manifest. Those are two things you need to learn. When you meditate, it'll take a while. Be patient. It takes quite a while to clear your mind completely. But once you start meditating and manifesting, you will see abundance come in like crazy. Now, the next one we got was the the maiden. And this is follow your dreams, discover your passions, focus on self-discovery, address self-imposed limits and restrictions, increase independence, seek your own answers, release feelings of fear and abandonment, craving attention, needing rescue, express goals and desires, be true to self, acting with empathy. The maiden walks an unfamiliar path, but does so with confidence and grace. She has been taught by those around her that it is not selfish or conceited to follow her dreams and actively work to manifest her goals and desires. She does so without needing permission from anyone. Much like her male counterpart, the youth, the modern maiden is not afraid to ask questions, challenge the answers, and be the adventurous explorer. But while the youth explores new horizons, the maiden explores herself. The maiden is equally interested in first discovering and then nurturing her interest, and increasing her self-knowledge and exploring her waking sexuality. She forms relationships with healthy boundaries and expresses her sexuality with innocence, pride, and confidence. When she chooses to take a lover for the first time, it will be done without shame or fear of judgment. If she chooses to remain alone, it is not because she believes herself to be undesirable, but because she does not believe that she needs a lover in order to be happy or fulfilled. The maiden card is one of youthful confidence, empowerment, and increasing independence. She is fertile, but uses the fertile nature to create, express, and explore. She is on a journey of self-discovery. Focus on learning more about who she is and what makes her happy, and she knows that her explorations in the present will give rise to a future self who knows what she wants from life and is not afraid to make it happen. In the past, the maiden was expected to do as she was told and be true to the expectations of family and society. In the present, the maiden chooses to begin the journey toward self-awareness and empowerment. Bam! Yes, she should. The maiden or the masculine, whatever they are, when they leave home, they need to become their self. They don't need to swing from vines on what their parents told them, because that was their life. This is your life. And we got the Four of Swords, and that's recovery. And that goes with the maiden. Accept that this is how things need to be just now. You will make progress when the time is right. Now is the time for a break, which may be your choice or imposed on you. As you take time away from work, a relationship, or stressful commitment, this quiet time is necessary and an opportunity to look rather at yourself, reputation, and enjoy a gentler pace of life. The Four also shows that some plans go on hold. Yeah, and if they do, if they do go on hold, it is because they need to go on hold. Yeah, everything is timing. The last Dreams of Gaia card that we got was the Five of Fire, and that is conflict. A time of chaos, conflict, or confrontation, a battle for control or dominance, a desire for power, influence, or wealth. Do not judge or condemn others based on your concerns and fact. Avoid pack mentality behavior. Make no place for bullying. Focus on your vision, not on what others are doing. We got too many people living everybody's life, and if they'd work on themselves, they'd be a better person. But they don't want to do that. They want to work on neighbors and friends and family and everybody else. The Five of Fire symbolizes a time for chaos, conflict, and confrontation. Yeah, this is what our world is doing right now around us. So we really have to stay motivated and stay positive, because we can either make a choice to join in the conflict or make a choice to ignore it and work on self. I would ignore it and work on self, because that is a conflict that is absolutely ridiculous. And the Four of Pentacles came with that, and that's security. This is the security card of the tarot. When your finances are on track and work and relationships are happy and stable, you are able to provide and care for others. Overall, you've reached a point at which you can sit back a while and appreciate the strong foundation you have built. However, because this security has been hard-won, you may resist positive change. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities too. Keep looking for a new way to expand your empire. And we've got one more in the tarot, the Oceanic Tarot. We got the King of Cups, and we got understanding. Follow your emotions, but don't feel you have to explain your feelings. Trust that you are right. Always trust that you're going on the right path, and you'll be fine. Now, we've got a couple more cards left, and we're done. We've got the Divine Master, and this is Sopdet, cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiated. Yeah, we're all on a mission. We just got to find our mission. Sopdet is the ancient Egyptian name for Sirius, one of their most important stars. The teacher Sopdet is the feminine personification. Her name can be translated as triangle or sharp one. She has been depicted in many forms, most often as a woman wearing a white crown. Topped by a star. Although sometimes she has an elongated head or headpiece, implying she's from another world. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky and was of utmost importance to ancient Egyptians. In fact, our current new year was celebrated as the coming of Sopdet. As during the last week of December, Sirius can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. It's a symbol of light and power, but also a reminder that we have all come from the stars and thus have their power within us. The energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true is with you now. This is a time to push forward with any projects or ideas that you feel called to carry out. You are a powerful being with unlimited potential. Don't let yourself be held back by anyone or anything. If you set your heart on something, there is no doubt that it will come to fruition. because you are unlocking your star power. You are destined to shine brightly in this lifetime, and all the experiences you have at this time are in alignment with the sacred mission. There's an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement around you now, and this will help you turn your visions into the reality you deserve to experience. I love that card because, yeah, we all should not listen to anybody. We should do our own journey. It's our own journey, not theirs. Now, we got two cards from Gateway of Light, and I kept them because we have a visitor that came. Star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, and recharging. There are many names for star beings such as ET, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. Whatever they are called, they are divinely inspired, evolving beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. They are the overseers of the cosmos, and like angels, are divine expressions of the heart of Source, who are dedicated to the well-being of the entire universe. They aren't limited by time or space. For from a higher dimension, their frequencies healing are deceived on a spiritual level and can then move through our energy center to affect the physical. These cosmic beings are our planetary cousins and are now coming to many souls on Earth in support of healing, expansion, and harmony. Star beings exist in multiple forms and come from many different universes, but this card is a gateway that transports us to one of their healing sanctuaries. It is a gateway that is open to many different star beings, and so it doesn't stipulate which cosmic race is coming to us, but we will be receiving healing codes directly from cosmic guides. The healing can be emotional, physical, or spiritual. However it comes, know that it's a great blessing. In the world seems overwhelming or intense at this time, know that it's okay for you to retreat to safe space, to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to be a healer for others and share healing with the world, but please ensure you are balanced and filled up with light, because this is not the time for you to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Light beings are placing their hands upon you now, filling you with divine light that will wash away any blockages or stagnant energies standing in the way of your freedom and wholeness. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so you can be restored to health once more. That's a pretty card. I like that. We all need healing. Here's our visitor: Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic origin, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. The Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated in series of ancient Egyptian Greek texts from the 2nd century or earlier. They form the basis, a spiritual tradition that brings together science and spirituality through investigations into the cosmos, mind, and nature. Most of the texts are a series of dialogues between a teacher and a student, and are based on the concept of alchemy, the art of turning lead into gold, or something that is laden and heavy into a golden opportunity. The Emerald Tablet is said to have been carved on a bright green stone that was transported to the Egyptians around the fall of Atlantis and stored in the halls of Amenti. Under the Great Pyramid, although this legend is widespread, the origins of the text is shrouded in mystery. We do not know that this is made up of we do now know this is made up of 14 passages, which first appeared in a book written sometime between the 6th and 18th centuries, and has been highly influential. Its most famous statement is, "As above, so below," meaning that what is in the high heavens is reflected upon the earth. The author signs off as Hermes Trismegistus, which is another name for Thoth, who is featured in this deck, and is thought to have been priest king of Atlantis. The idea is that he knew of the approaching end of their civilization and hid the Emerald Tablet and many other teachings in order to preserve them for spiritual aspirants in the future. Yeah, I've got goosebumps. You know, Thoth was a teacher. They called him a god. He didn't want to be a god. He said, "I'm a teacher." But I guess they spoiled it and kept calling him a god. Now, we got one more. We've got the Human Spirit Oracle, our favorite. We got a number 19, which goes down to a 1, and it's the butterfly effect. Wow, check that out. What you do today can linger into your tomorrows and perhaps someone else's tomorrows as well. It is like when someone says something negative to you and you carry it through your day and then pass that ick on to someone else. This is why it is important to think before you act. Remember, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Let's do a quick analogy. Someone far away wakes up in the morning and steps on a tack that puts them in a bloody foul mood. So maybe they get rude with their spouse or partner, setting the tone for the rest of their day. Their partner then goes out into the world to work. They now ruffle those wings, spreading that some poo-poo attitude onto a fellow coworker. The coworker did nothing wrong and has been making a product that is important to something of some safety that will be sold all over the world. But instead of quality control, they are blindly doing the job while venting to a coworker. This gizmo then gets packed and shipped with all the other gizmos somewhere half across the world. Someone buys it and uses it for, well, see where this is going and continues to go. Long story short, too late. Ha ha ha. Are you spreading poop? Ah, that's unfortunate because those poop-filled wings just splattered onto someone else's day. Stop and consider the consequences of your actions. Yeah, don't spread no poop on anybody's day. Okay, that was interesting. Let's go out and be positive. Okay, now I wanted to remind you that the name we picked today was Tanya, March 9th, 1993. Reach out to me, Tanya. You won the free reading. I will put it in the show more section and I will put it in the comments after it's loaded and she will know, hopefully. Okay, I love everybody and may every step in your journey be magical. And guess what? Just be you.